Our headlines today. The Met Police is investigating 800 of its own officers over sexual and domestic abuse claims after a serving constable admitted 49 offences, including dozens of rapes.
Teachers in England and Wales are set to strike over 7 days in February and March in a dispute over pay.
A row erupts between the UK and Scottish governments after Westminster announced plans to block the Gender Recognition Reform Bill passed by Holyrood last month.
While rising prices are still racing ahead of wages, good morning. As inflation continues to leave most of us worse off, we're speaking with businesses struggling with rising costs and recruitment.
In sport this morning, how Andy's conjured some of that old Murray magic in his opening match at the Australian Open.
Good morning. Once again, it is a cold and a frosty start to the day. There's a risk of ice on untreated surfaces, but for many of us, it will be dry with some winter sunshine. However, there's snow in the forecast, and I'll tell you where later in the programme.
People say, television on in the morning? That's disgusting. Disgusting idea. What's happening in this country? People even use the word immoral.
But we're still here. 40 years on, we're celebrating a special birthday on the programme this morning, and we'll be taking a few trips down memory lane. Let's have a look at this morning's papers, shall we? Because there's one story that is dominating every single front page. That terrible story, PC David Carrick pleading guilty to 49 offences. The Telegraph focusing on the Met's admission that it failed the public by allowing Carrick to be in its ranks.
The Mirror says the Met's 9 chances to stop Carrick is the focus there. The headline refers to multiple allegations brought against him while he served as a police officer.
Meanwhile, The Times does have another story on its front page saying that the upcoming teachers' strikes in England and Wales that we've been talking about are going to hit millions of pupils. The Education Secretary, who we're going to speak to later on breakfast this morning, has written a piece in the paper saying teachers are turning their backs on children. The front page also features that beautiful snowy photo, a bit like the one Carol had a moment ago, that was taken yesterday in Hexham in Northumberland.
And the most watched video on the BBC website is this. As we mentioned, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. Lots of you particularly love it when things have gone wrong on this programme over the years.